Next on Worcester News tonight, Worcester State University taking action after a poster is defaced to include a racial slur. Plus, the Super Bowl is a little over a week away. How local businesses are getting ready for the big day. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Anna Botari. The Massachusetts State Senate unanimously approves a bill to put an end to an old statute supporters say targeted young women. Acting Senate President Harriet Chandler sponsored the bill, also known as the Nasty Women Act. It repeals 3 laws, including an 1800s ban on all abortions, a state requirement all non-emergent abortions after the 12th week of pregnancy be performed in a hospital, and a ban on contraceptive use for unmarried women. Chandler says in a statement, Massachusetts must affirm its commitment to protecting women's rights to essential health care and expunge these dangerous laws. Worcester's Bishop Robert McManus announces a former priest removed during the clergy sex abuse scandal has been defrocked at his own request. Peter Inzerillo was removed from ministry in 2002. He was dispensed from the clerical state by Pope Francis. According to the Worcester Diocese, Inzerillo may not function in any capacity as a priest or be referred to a priest or as a father. Inzerillo was also a former headmaster at St. Peter Marian Central Catholic High School. Bishop McManus encourages anyone in need of pastoral assistance as a result of abuse to contact the Office of Healing and Prevention. Super Bowl 52 is still more than a week away, but it isn't stopping local businesses from getting ready for the big game. Here in Worcester, local restaurants have already begun taking reservations, and some electronic stores can't keep televisions on the shelves. And it's all thanks to the Patriots. Our Cam Jandro joins us now live with those details. Cam?
Yeah, Anna, what's better than watching the Super Bowl on a big screen TV or in a restaurant surrounded by screaming fans? One thing's for sure, business owners here in central Massachusetts love when the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl, even if their owner is rooting against them.
Dave Dominic hopes Super Bowl 52 plays out differently than the last time the Patriots and Eagles met in the big game.
I bleed Eagle green, and I root for them all the time. And if the Patriots win, the customers can have some fun with me. And if the Eagles win, I tend not to keep my mouth shut.
The owner of the Compass Tavern has Philadelphia roots, but his son will be rooting for the other side Super Bowl Sunday.
Massachusetts born and raised, gotta be a New England fan. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of back in 04, 05. Whenever the last time they met up was. It was kind of a house divided, so it was really interesting, really fun to really watch the games.
The restaurant will host fans for its 3rd Patriots Super Bowl since they opened their doors in 2014. Dominic says he loves seeing the Patriots return to the big game, even if they're taking on his Eagles.
The energy in this room when the Patriots won that ball game last week and last year when they won the Super Bowl was like nothing I've ever seen in any place. So it really is good for business, and it's a ton of fun.
Compass Tavern isn't the only local business thrilled about the Patriots. Percy's in Worcester has more than 500 TVs waiting to be bought. General Manager Nick DiBenedetto says the Patriots are great for the store.
Every year when the Patriots lead up to playoffs, our TV business does increase. And as they continue to win, our business continues to increase. We've brought in truckloads of televisions for the Super Bowl event.
With 9 days to go, Dominic and his son say the trash talking has only just begun.
I'm expecting Tom to bring home another thumb ring.
Can I have your rebuttal?
We'll see Sunday night.
Now, both the Compass Tavern and Percy's say that they've been busy ever since the Patriots won the AFC Championship last Sunday. And with the Super Bowl now just 9 days away, they're expecting another crazy week. Anna, it's only a week away. I'm getting so excited.
I know, seriously. It's going to be great. Can't wait to watch that game. Well, thanks, Cam. In honor of its 30-year anniversary, a local children's art enrichment program is partnering with Girls Inc. to host a free art class this weekend. Young Rembrandt offers art and drawing classes for kids from preschool up to 6th grade. Elizabeth Lyko, owner of Young Rembrandts serving Southwest Boston and Central Massachusetts, says there's always an educational aspect included in each drawing lesson. The program is commemorating the 30th-year anniversary by giving back to Central Massachusetts with the free drawing event where students are invited to donate art supplies to benefit Girls Inc.
And so I've really, from her experiences there, I've really gotten kind of an inside look at all the fabulous programming that they have for girls, so I wanted to give back to them. Because I know everything they do, they just put to really great use. So.
The free class will run from 2 to 3 p.m. at New Cafe and Juice Bar in Worcester this Sunday. Administrators and students are speaking out at Worcester State University after a poster was defaced with a racial slur. The school says they're taking action to find whoever did this, and some students are hoping to spread a positive message in the face of the hateful act. Our Rosalind Flaherty has the story.
This poster at Worcester State University was meant to be inspirational until the school says someone changed one of the words to a racial slur.
This was hateful. There was nobody. There should be no one on this campus who misunderstands that the use of the word that was used on the bulletin board is appropriate in any way, shape, or form.
University President Barry Maloney says the altered poster was found in a residence hall by 2 students last Thursday. It was immediately removed. Maloney says residential life and campus police are investigating.
We try to build a culture of community of ownership for students when they live in the res halls, that they want to make sure that their living environment is one that's extremely positive.
Members of the Campus Climate Committee who promote diversity at Worcester State say they are shocked this is happening here.
Based on what's happening in the whole nation, you can see that and kind of be numb to it, but when it happens at a place that you are at every single day, it's just totally different. It made this a lot more real.
It was personally hurtful, but I knew that I needed to do something to help other students of color on campus who didn't know how to deal with the situation.
Signs and stickers with the words "I stand against hate" were created and posted all over campus. The Climate Committee says it's a way to spread a positive message.
We do not stand or tolerate hate on campus, especially on this campus that we go to, because it's our community.
Maloney wouldn't get into specifics about punishment for whoever is responsible for the slur. He does say the school will continue to have an open conversation on campus.
This is a teachable moment. I've already seen how supported our non-white students have been. I'm sure that in meeting with those students over the next days and weeks, I'll hear more about ways that we can continue to support even further.
Rosalind Flaherty, Worcester News Tonight.
One person is killed in a head-on crash Thursday in Sutton. Cogswell Sprinkler System says one of their drivers was killed in the crash, and the company is coping with the loss. It happened just before 4 p.m. on the Central Turnpike. 2 people in the other vehicle suffered minor injuries. The accident is under investigation by the Central Massachusetts Law Enforcement Council and Sutton Police. A kindergarten student is being credited for her quick actions to help save her brothers. The Spencer Fire Department tweeting out this picture of Madeline Bjork receiving a fire safety certificate. They say the young girl quickly reacted when a fire occurred in her home. She was able to get her 2 younger brothers outside to their meeting place. They say she used what she learned in the department's SAFE program. President Donald Trump's new immigration proposal is causing a lot of debate between the Democrats and Republicans. The plan would offer citizenship for almost 2 million people brought to the United States illegally. But Democrats worry the president is more concerned about building a wall. Our Brittany Schaefer has a look at the proposal.
A lousy approach to immigration.
President Donald Trump's new immigration proposal is getting mixed reviews on Capitol Hill. And here in Worcester, Congressman James McGovern isn't holding back his opinion.
This is ridiculous, holding the Dreamers hostage to all this other right-wing, anti-immigration, xenophobic garbage is just unacceptable.
Trump's plan would grant a pathway of citizenship to 1.8 million young undocumented immigrants in exchange for $25 billion for his border security plan.
A $25 billion trust fund for a stupid wall? Senator Schumer said negotiating with him is like negotiating with Jell-O. I agree.
The proposal would also restrict family-based immigration, meaning the 1.8 million immigrants could gain citizenship, but the status of their parents or older siblings who entered the country illegally would be in question.
It will break people's hearts. He even wants that you can't sponsor your parents if you're a U.S. citizen. Let's remember that the parents came as a matter of love for their children and their family. They just want to not live in abject poverty.
Immigration attorney Randy Feldman says estimates show there are 11 million undocumented immigrants in the U.S. And while there are positives in the president's plan, the negatives would have a big impact.
Nationally and in Worcester, we will be in a big problem if all 9 million people, they say, sorry, there's no solution for you, you're going to have to go. It will, of course, hurt the economy tremendously.
Congressman McGovern says the president's plan goes against what this country stands for.
To be able to keep families together, that's what this country is all about, and he basically blows that up in the proposal that he's outlined. We need to celebrate our immigrant community and our immigrant heritage and history.
Now, the president wants the Senate to draft legislation based on his plan and present it by February 5th. Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.
Candidates running for Register of Deeds say news of Anthony Vigliotti's decision to not run for re-election doesn't change their respective campaigns. State Representatives Kevin Kuros and Kate Campanelli announced last year they have plans to run for the position. The two have backgrounds in real estate. They say it will help them if elected as the Register. Both say they're ready for a new challenge.
I mean, that's kind of part of my DNA. And I think there's always opportunities to improve the use of technology, and honestly, the Worcester Registry has done fairly well over the years in modernizing.
I think we really need to strengthen consumer protection. Property fraud is actually one of the fastest growing crimes in America. And so I think we really need to be proactive on how we do that and also integrate a lot of technology into the office.
Vigliotti has served as the Register for 46 years. He plans on his last day being January 3rd, 2019.